is Ben Meister. He's a whatever. He's a young man with a great...
I introduced you, Patient One, and you stopped playing. I introduced you to the audience here. We're broadcasting live.
Come right now?
Yes, we are.
How convenient for you.
And you stopped playing, honey. I introduced you.
This is
just
what's his name, and he's the lead actor.
I'm Patient Zero. Here comes your Election Day song.
This is Patient.
Why don't you sit down here so the cameras can see you? Or you can sit here if you want. Whatever.
If they see me, they might judge me by what I look like, and that would be the anathema of the message of my song.
If they start to judge you and they say bad things, I'll
what we really need to do
lower my shirt.
Oh shit! I left that guitar pick indoors. Isn't that gonna be cool?
He'll be right back to do his show. I thought his name was Patient One. That's like an Indian name, a Native American name. That's his Native American name. His Mission San Francisco name is Patient Zero. But his Native American name is Patient One.
Patient Zero.
Yeah, Patient.
I call him Patient One. Like sitting.
Adjusting. I don't have on my pancake makeup. Are we gonna be all right?
What is it that you're drinking?
Spill it.
Scotch and soda. Shaker of gin.
Somehow, even though he said that he looks odd, he reminds me of Johnny Depp. You remind me a little bit of Johnny Depp. That's a huge compliment. A huge compliment.
It's probably because I trashed a hotel room on the way over here.
No. Can you guys see his face?
No,
you have to
zoom in on my
guitar
words. Somehow. Is this HD TV?
Can you see this?
High
Infinity
definition,
does
yeah,
not
high
equal
definition.
nothing. That's really
all high
funny.
definition.
No.
I've never seen such a
No,
thing.
it's the absolute value of infinity equals zero.
Yeah. Oh. Also
Because I think if
interesting.
something's truly everywhere, the net effect is that it's nowhere, right? This is how I justify myself to myself that how there's no evidence. There is evidence that there is no God. You know, if you look around, but yet. There's, you know what I mean? Like, if God is everywhere, then He's nowhere because He's in the bullet and the target, you know. So the only measure is what we bring to the table ourselves, or something. You know, does that make any sense? Or to put it another way, like, when everyone has herpes, no one will have herpes, right?
I'm glad air isn't that way.
You know what I mean? Like, if something's everywhere, it might as well not exist, right?
Right, exactly.
Right? When everyone has herpes, no one will have herpes.
Do you think,
That's the metaphor.
Tony D, do you think we could use that as an argument for medical marijuana? If marijuana was legalized and it was everywhere.
I have medical
know
marijuana.
Yeah,
That's my
you know
argument.
what? No, I don't know. It's always been everywhere. That's the problem. It's never been anywhere.
So the name of your song is?
It's called Go Ahead. It's about the future. My hometown. Of the future. But it's about progress. It's about how if we all go ahead together, we'll get there. His message was treat everybody the same way you want to be treated. And MLK's message was treat everybody the same no matter what they look like, which when you think about it, it's pretty much the same as Jesus' message, right?
Agreed.
You wouldn't want to be judged. So my message is treat everybody the same way you would want to be treated no matter what you look like, right?
That's probably
Think about
a better
that.
message, honey. That's a great message.
Well, so it's something like that. Anyway, so this song's about empathy. I know this is a long-winded thing, but I get in trouble if I don't introduce this right. So trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
This song's about empathy, and it's also about how democracy is useless unless you participate. And so I'm glad it's an election day because voting is stupid, man. No, I mean everyone should vote, but voting alone is stupid, right?
Okay.
Like voting is like, who wants a ham sandwich? This is voting, all right? Who wants a ham sandwich? Raise your hand. All right, but yeah, all right, yeah, but now who's gonna grow me a tomato and slice some bread? And you know what I mean? Like it takes, you got to get your ass in gear to make it work. So
I think in that one the pig loses the most, right?
yeah, well, I didn't say. Did I say a ham sandwich? Yeah, all right. Well, okay, yeah, right. I meant a tofu sandwich. Is PETA listening? Just joking. No one's listening. All right, so.
No, they are.
Here's the deal. Well, they better be because this song's called "Go Ahead" and it's about
Okay.
empathy and democracy and the future. Well, now this song here I'm singing, it's serious. I mean it, y'all. It ain't no joke. So if you really wanna end poverty, try voting like you're the one that's broke. And I got a pretty weird idea, but like you're gay. But now if, you know, kissing on dudes is behavior that you don't like, for Christ's sake, stand up and be a man about it, and then vote like a dyke. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. What would Jesus do, man? He'd vote like a fag. And if you think that banning marijuana is something that's just morally wrong, well, get arrested there, Rosa Sparks. It's civil disobedience. You can vote with your bomb. And since I'm here in the backyard at El Rio on your politics show, dispensing advice with my loud mouth, and man, you better save me a hit off that cigarette. Here's another thing y'all can go do like I told ya. But if you want our troops out of Iraq, try voting like you're a soldier. Stationed in Fallujah. Hey, you know what? I got another pretty fucked up idea. But I mean it, y'all, so please don't laugh. But if you want to stop the war in Iran, vote to bring back the draft. It's no skin off my nose, I'm over 30. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, and vote like a fag. And if you think that in our modern cacophony here, your individual voice just ain't getting heard, well, it's like high school, so join a club and participate, and then you can vote like a nerd. But if you're all cynical and jaded and stuff, also like high school, and you think democracy's too broke to work, well, we should stay at home and watch American Idol, man, and then vote like a jerk. With your touch-tone phone, bro, go ahead, go ahead. I hear it's like Ohio, they let you vote up to 5 times, so see crest out, vote like a fag. See my song here, it's about trying to see through eyes like other people see. It's about empathy. It's about being a logger and voting like you're a tree. So if you got a weird idea, well, because we need both, see?
Yeah.
They're both non-renewable resources. They're renewable resources, right? Trees grow in the sunlight and loggers fuck, I promise you. So we can grow more of both, and then we can build our houses out of that, and it'll be awesome. Where was I? Oh yeah, it's like voting like you're a tree. Yeah, here, we'll just wait for it to come around again, right? So if you got a weird idea of your own, and it at least couldn't make shit any worse, well, go ahead, steal my song and sing it to people, but add your own goddamn verse. I'm contractually obligated to sing this next part, because I told you it's a protest song, so I have to say. It goes like this, y'all. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Vote like a fag. And if you think that real change is coming, you know, this time it's around the corner, it's in the bag, well, just wait till November, and then you too can go vote like a fag. But if the status fucking quo is something that makes you real fucking sick, then you can go vote like some fag, or else you can start throwing bricks. Unless you are against violence, like I am now, y'all, and it's a fact, in which case at least act the way you vote, man, and vote like you're gonna act.
All right.
That was great, Patient Zero.
Thank you.
That was
I'll be live in El Rio in about 5 minutes.
That was way even better.
www.come and see me at someplace else in realitytown.org.net.
Somehow I wouldn't try that one. Jerry, don't try that.
Thanks a lot. You got a cigarette, man?
That was wonderful. And
Thank
it
you.
reminded me of the Peace Nicks a little
So
bit.
everybody vote, but don't just vote, or I'll.
You gotta vote like a fag, dude.
You gotta vote like
Are the polls closed?
the least
Is
of
it
our
8
brethren,
o'clock?
dude. You know what I
Is it
mean?
8
Like,
o'clock?
listen,
Are the
dude.
polls closed? Is it 8 yet?
I don't have kids, right?
5 minutes.
But it's in my best
Age
interest to
left
vote
us.
for a good school system,
Right
right?
there
Because that's
watching
part of the thing that makes a community. You
He's
know what I mean?
laughing and
It takes
enjoying
a lot of
it
different kinds
and
of people.
feeling wonderful that he's got this going on.